Burger King and Wendy's, two titans of American fast food. But what happens when they pack up their deep fryers and take a long flight to Japan? Do they taste the same? Are they better? Weirder? Will I find a burger so elegant it makes me question my entire existence? Hey everybody, and welcome back to Leif TV, and welcome to episode 4 of my American Fast Food in Japan series. So far, I've braved McDonald's, Shake Shack, and KFC, each one with surprises I never saw coming. But today, it's time for Japanese Burger King and Wendy's. Will I uncover secret menu items? Will I finally taste a fast food burger that changes my life? Or will I just end up with a very expensive stomachache? There's only one way to find out. Let's watch.
It could mean actual advances in the field of science.
It's almost as if you've been doing too much science.
I was recently in Japan, stomach growling, and decided to taste test Japanese Burger King and Wendy's to see just how different they are from their American counterparts. To keep things scientific, because this is serious research, I'll be rating their food on my patented off-brandalizer scale. It goes from classic burger, which is safe, predictable, and boring, all the way to shake burger, a burger-flavored shake with a full burger on top. A crime against nature, but honestly, I'd still try it. At the end, I'll give Japanese Burger King and Wendy's a final weirdness rating, so we can all determine once and for all, how off-brand are they? Buckle up, because this could get deliciously weird. First up, we've got the King. Burger King. I got my hands on a Burger King just outside Kyoto Station because after a long day of riding on the bullet train, nothing beats sitting down with a burger bigger than your face and pretending calories don't exist. From the outside, this place looked clean and modern. Inside, you place your order at a kiosk, which was in English, a rare and beautiful sight when you've been navigating menus in a language you barely understand. Looking at you, Mossburger. Now, was the restaurant huge? No. Was it kinda cramped? Absolutely. Most of it was just a hallway with bar seating squished to one side. But thanks to big windows and tons of natural light, the whole place felt more spacious than it actually was. Japan's Burger King doesn't just serve food, they serve experiences. And their menu reads like a fever dream someone had after eating way too many Whoppers. First up, the Great King Yeti, the 1-pounder, which sounds less like a burger and more like a mythical creature I have to defeat in battle. I assume if you finish it, you gain plus 10 strength and the respect of the burger elders. Then there's the Green Goddess Mushroom Whopper, a burger, a salad, a druid's enchanted snack. Who knows? But I'm intrigued. And because we're in Kyoto, they have a Kyoto Whopper. What makes it Kyoto? Mystery. Probably matcha. I don't know. I didn't ask. Other contenders include the hash and barbecue burger because sometimes your burger just isn't greasy enough. The white cheese mountain double beef, which sounds like something you order at the summit of an actual mountain. And then my personal favorite name, the cheese ugly burger. Finally, a burger that understands me. For the adventurous souls, there's the teriyaki Whopper, and for those who just hate their arteries, the barbecue and cheese hot dog. Japan's Burger King menu is truly next level, and I am both excited and slightly afraid. I ordered the cheese and cheese Big Mouth burger because if there's one thing I love, it's cheese. And if there's another thing I love, it's more cheese. It's got triple beef, triple cheese, and a name that basically calls me out for how I eat. Next, I got chicken nuggets because I needed a control group in this experiment, and also because I have the food habits of a child at a birthday party. And of course, French fries. You can't not get fries. It's the universal fast food law. First impressions is this burger is huge. By far the biggest burger I've had in Japan. The taste is pretty close to American Burger King, except Japan cranked up the black pepper. It's got a peppery burn that lingers, like Burger King, but with attitude. Now the real challenge is eating it. This burger is a structural disaster. The patties slide around like they're trying to escape. The cheese is everywhere, and by the end, I'm basically wearing half of it. It's less of a meal and more of an interactive experience. Would I order it again? Probably. Would I need a napkin budget to go with it? Absolutely. Next up, the Burger King chicken nuggets. Golden, crispy, maybe a little greasier than McNuggets. They came with a packet of barbecue sauce, which is always a gamble. Will it be rich and smoky or taste like a sad ketchup imposter? Taking a bite and yep, this is a McNugget, or at least a very convincing stunt double. The flavor is almost identical to McDonald's nuggets, which is either a compliment or a corporate mystery I don't want to unravel. And the barbecue sauce, it's fine, nothing offensive, but definitely leaning toward the budget condiment experience. Not bad, not great, just existing. Final verdict, it's a solid fast food nugget, not life-changing, but if you need something deep fried and dippable, they get the job done. And now the Burger King French fries, because no fast food meal is complete without a pile of crispy, salty regret. It might just be me, but these fries seem slightly more yellow than your average fry. Not in a radioactive way, just in a we spent a little extra time in the fryer way. Taking a bite and yep, these are Burger King fries. Pretty much identical to the ones in America, but maybe with a little bit more potato flavor? The salt level was a little higher than I was expecting. If you're one of those people who salts their fries before eating them, these might be the ones that finally teach you a lesson. They're good, no complaints. I'd eat these again. They're fries. Alright, let's break it down on the off-brandalizer scale. For menu items, Japan's Burger King gets a solid 4 out of 6, spaghetti burger level. With names like Great King Yeti the One Pounder and Cheese Ugly Burger, they're definitely embracing the chaos, but we're still a few steps away from full-on fever dream territory. The restaurant itself gets a 1 out of 6, a classic burger. Clean, modern, and exactly what you'd expect. No wild decor, no robotic burger chefs, just a normal, functional Burger King. And for taste, a 2 out of 6, New York Pizza Burger. It's familiar, but with a few tweaks, like extra black pepper and fries that actually taste like potatoes. Overall, pretty tame, but with some weird, glorious chaos bubbling under the surface. Alright, next up is Wendy's. I ventured underground for this one, literally, at a Wendy's in Shinjuku subway station, because nothing says fine dining like grabbing a Baconator while trains rumble overhead. It was the most convenient burger run of my life, and hey, you can't beat that underground ambience. The interior has that low-tier food court energy, complete with people just full-on taking naps. It's not the saddest place I've ever eaten a burger, but it's definitely in the top 5. I'm pretty sure the menu here was curated by a sleep-deprived mad scientist. First up, the bacon egg burger. Classic, simple, safe. But then things get progressively unhinged. The spicy chicken bacon mushroom melt double sounds like a sandwich that's double dog daring your arteries. And the hearty Hokkaido burger makes me assume at least one cow had to sign a waiver. Then there's the Wild Rock burger, where the buns are meat patties, because apparently bread is for cowards. And if a burger isn't your thing, Wendy's chili cheese carbonara exists for people who have never feared the consequences of their actions. Feeling fancy? Their shrimp avocado Genovese pasta. Because when you think Wendy's, you think pesto and seafood. And for dessert, mini pancakes with butter sauce, served alongside a coffee float and a cream soda float, because Japan understands that your drink should also be dessert. Overall, this menu is part gourmet, part fever dream, and 100% chaotic energy, and honestly, I respect it. With a menu this unhinged, I could have gone for the burger with the meat buns or the seafood linguine, but instead I went with the Baconator USA single, because sometimes you just want a taste of home. And to keep things interesting, I grabbed French fries with garlic mayo dipping sauce, because if my breath isn't a biohazard by the end of this meal, did I even really eat fast food? Alright, first impressions. The Japanese Baconator looks like the American Baconator's younger sibling who still needs a booster seat. It might just be me, but this looks way smaller. It only has 2 lonely strips of bacon, and honestly, feels like it belongs in a kid's meal. At least the square patty survived the trip overseas. Taste-wise, it is bacon and mayo. That's it. The mayo was on a mission to smother every other flavor, including the ketchup, which is barely registering. It's not bad, it's just like Wendy's decided to rebrand as a bacon mayo delivery system. Wendy's in Japan doesn't just give you fries, they give you dipping fries. Because apparently fries without a designated sauce are just unfinished business. I had to pick a sauce, so I went with garlic mayo. It's not bad. Not as weird as I expected, but let's be real, I'd rather have ketchup. The garlic mayo does the job, but now I'm fully aware of my own breath, which is always a fun realization when you're filming in public. Alright, let's break it down on the off-brandalizer. Menu items get a solid 5 out of 6. I mean, they have shrimp avocado pasta and a burger that replaces the buns with meat patties. That is some bold innovation. For restaurant vibe, it gets a 1 out of 6. Classic, uninspired, and borderline depressing. I have seen gas station rest stops with more charm. And for taste, it's getting a 2 out of 6. The Baconator was drowning in mayo, and my fries came with garlic breath as a free bonus. So Wendy's Japan, you're weird, but you could be weirder. For the final ratings, drum roll please. Burger King clocks in at a respectable 3 out of 6, earning the black burger rating. A little weird, but nothing too unhinged. And for Wendy's gets a 4 out of 6, landing the prestigious spaghetti burger status, which honestly sounds like something they'd actually put on the menu. Both have their quirks, but at the end of the day, if I had to choose between a sad underground Wendy's and a Burger King with a burger the size of my face, I'd probably just go get ramen. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for today's weird fast food adventure. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment letting me know what other bizarre fast food challenges I should try next. I'm always looking for more burgers to eat. And as always, I'll catch you next time.